Joe, your coach just got done talking about you guys playing the top 3 rated quarterbacks in the league the next 3 weeks, and I know you're only focused on this one, but how much of an extra challenge do you take it when you face a guy that is very efficient behind center?
Yeah, a guy that knows how to manage the game, knows how to win football games, you know, and having his ability playing, I think other guys on offense, when you have a good quarterback, you have other guys playing off your quarterback. And it's almost like a driving force for your team. And having guys behind the center and taking snaps with that ability, with that efficiency, I believe boosts your whole team, you know, special teams, defense, offense. But really, you know, when you look at all 3 of them and you look at especially Sudfield, they're all great players. And like I said, they manage the game of football very well.
More questions for these guys? Larry, front left.
Talk about how the Michigan State loss opens the door for your Big Ten title hopes, and you'll be rooting for Ohio State to give Michigan State a second loss because you need that to control your own destiny, I guess.
Yeah, you know, it obviously helps us out. At the same time, not too worried about that. We don't worry about Indiana. Rooting for Ohio State is a very bad, I would say not a very good phrase. You know, obviously we want to get in the Big Ten championship and for them to win that game here in a couple weeks would be awesome. But at the same time, I don't really care what happens there. All we care about is it's Saturday, and you know we can't get there without keep winning, without continuously winning.
Yeah, we can't control what Ohio State does, or Michigan State does on their side of the bargain. We just control what we do, so we make sure that we got to win to control our own destiny, and you know everything else we hope will take care of itself. But root for Ohio State, I don't know if we can go that far with it.
Other questions for these guys? Hands up when we can get the mic to you.
He's very talkative today.
Last
Other
call.
questions with Coach Harbaugh. We're still rattled.
Kyle in the back right.
For both of you guys, your coach was going on and on about inconsistencies and lack of clarity with rules and penalties and targeting and all that kind of stuff. As players out there, do you almost feel like you don't even know, what not to do or what you can do or what you're allowed to do at a certain point?
All I have to say to that is I think we signed up to play football. Let us play football.
Exactly. Players play, coaches coach, officials officiate. So we just do our part.
Front row on the left, John.
Maybe for both of you guys, your thoughts on the defense at this point. You went through the string of shutouts, and then you hit a little time where you got nicked some up at Minnesota. Where is this defense in your eyes, and how ready are you for these last 3 games?
Obviously not where we want to be defensively, I would say. Like you pointed out, the Minnesota game wasn't us. In my opinion, 16 points is too much to give up. So, but I think on the last couple plays of the Minnesota game, you saw what our defense is about. Like Taco said, just give us a place to stand. That ball might be right there almost across the goal line already. And if it's not in the end zone yet, then we're fine.
Exactly. We know how good we can be. Obviously, we've seen that in the past. We've seen that in the shutouts we had. So we know how good we can be. We know we slipped up a couple times. We didn't have our best game, but we're still hungry to be that great defense that we know we can be. We have the coaching to do it. So it's a matter of going out there and proving to everybody else how good we are.
Third row, middle, Adam.
I guess and this is for both of you guys, and Taco kind of going off what you said. I mean, you guys have given up 9 offensive touchdowns total have been scored against you guys. I mean, is that a stat that makes you feel like when you're gauging how good you guys want to be, is that something that maybe pops up that it's like an encouraging sign? Or, I mean, do you guys even pay attention to stuff like that?
I mean, personally, I don't really pay attention to it. I see after the game, we see stats and stuff like that tweeted out at us, how we only giving up this and that. But during the game, we just don't want to give up anything. We don't like giving up yards. We don't like giving up first downs. We want to be a stingy defense, and that's what Coach Durkin preaches us, how good. We just got to go out there and play with our effort and our passion, and we feel like we can be one of the best defenses doing it.